Make sure you run vPilot now if you're using it, because there's an update again.
Say again?
Update vPilot, so you might want to load it now to make sure you get it.
Oh, there's an update. Okay. I'll check again.
I didn't really check the version, but I remember updating on Monday, I think it was, and it just said there's another update. Nope.
Okie dokie then. Let's get started. Thanks for coming today, everybody. Let's get ready for some flying. We got some random livery that I found for this modified Cessna 208 Caravan and Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 that we're going to use for tonight's event. Tonight's event being the Virtual USA Flying Club Fly the Wild Wild West event. That's what the banner looks like. Look, it's me. I never looked at it in pictures. Yeah, Eric, John, myself, Jeffrey, Brant, and Rob. All admin of the Virtue USA Flying Club. And that is the event that we are doing this evening. Thanks for coming in today. Strap in. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 members of the Virtue USA Flying Club on the ground right now at whatever this airport is called, Sierra Blanca Regional. And we're gonna fly to Santa Fe. Pretty much a straight shot. We're gonna take off out of the Sierra Blanco. We're gonna head up and do a straight shot. We're gonna pass right near this Lincoln Station. We're just gonna kind of pass by that. Straight shot, direct, Santa Fe, nothing crazy. Too crazy to worry about there. Some terrain that will pretty be good at 10,500 feet, going along a straight shot here. A couple of mountains and everything. And it might be a or a short night rather for me, chat. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the second leg from Santa Fe to Fort Sumner Municipal. We'll see how I'm feeling after the first leg, see how quickly it goes, and see where I'm feeling after that. But we might go and just do the one leg tonight, keep it a short stream, just so that we can participate with Virtue USA Flying Club. Originally, I wasn't even planning to do the event. I was gonna probably hang out with Sarah a little bit, but she's not feeling the greatest today, so we'll do our thing, and I go back to work finally. I have my IOE starting on Saturday. It's about time. Just observation flights on Saturday, and then I actually start flying the Airbus on Monday. So, you know, God help us all with that. It's gonna be fun. Let's go ahead and get on into the cockpit because it's really noisy outside. That's why I can lower the music to a reasonable level. And we've got an event briefing that starts in 5 minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and just get the airplane started now. Let me go put some gas in this thing. A little more fuel.
Looks like you got a hot mic, Eric.
Test.
Very loud and clear, but you got a hot mic.
I do.
Yes, you do.
Don't know why it's going on.
No, you're good now. So, sorry about that, chat. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired. First thing I'm going to do, because I forgot the last time, let's turn the fuel pumps on before I forget. We'll go ahead and turn the batteries on, turn the avionics on, get the mixture and prop full forward. We will turn on the nav and the beacon lights. Oh, the music's a little too low. Hold on. There we go. We gotta go over to this panel and we'll turn the battery on. Norm starter. Let's see, do ignition as normal go. It's gonna be fine. Avionics. Alright, so that should all be good. We should be able to just fire away here. Oh, that's right, that's fuel boost. Right. There she goes.
Just want to make that look really proud right there.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn the starter off. It's just really quiet. Let's see. Real quick, chat. because its sound is a little on
Is
the
that the
low
flying
side.
hole in the wall gang?
Oh, it's everything. Okay, interesting.
I think we're a little cooler than that. Come on, man.
Maybe I just have the volume down over here, chat. It seems really quiet.
No, I'm just
Maybe this
kidding.
airplane is just
I
quiet.
think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, the airplane's just quiet. These are my normal settings. Okay, we're cool. Load it up. Again, we're gonna climb to 10.5 is what I'm gonna go to. And we're just waiting on the briefing from our gentleman, our good friend Eric. He's gonna be the one running the show tonight for the VATSIM Flying Club. Once he starts the briefing here in about 3 minutes, we will tune into that.
Captain Cinnamon looks kind of like a friendly outlaw.
I don't think there's any way of making him look evil.
Yeah. Probably not. Let's see if anybody else joins us. Got a couple more minutes. And again, chat, we're just waiting for a briefing here from the VATSIM Flying Club. Our good buddy Eric is taking control of the show tonight. It's his event. It's Wild Wild West. I don't know why the seats are doing like that weird little thing. It's just part of the mod, I guess. But I do like this little weird livery thing going. It's pretty neat. It says a modded version of the default Caravan. I've flown it. It's decent. Figured I'd stream it just for the heck of it. Something a little different, chat. Look, it even gives you the speeds. It's nice. Transponder's good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good.
One final test just to make sure I can hear everybody.
No wind data.
I hear you.
Okay, we're good to go. We're just waiting for this briefing that's going to start right now.
Always do that.
7 o'clock on the East Coast.
One more check so I can hear. Check.
Loud and clear.
Thanks. I have like splitters on everything here, so I forget to always plug it in. We'll get.
Floor is yours.
All right, it's 7 p.m. So, hopefully you read through most of this. It's not that hard though. We're basically gonna fly from Ruidoso up to Fort Sumner, and then from give me a second. We're gonna fly from Sierra Blanca to Santa Fe Municipal, and you're gonna do a landing there. You're gonna touch and go or full stop. It's up to you, whatever you want. And after landing there, you're gonna depart for Fort Sumner, Kilo Foxtrot Sierra uniform, direct. It's all direct basically, unless I gave you some nice deviations if you want them. If you're taking off from Sierra Blanca, if you want to go over where the Lincoln County Wars actually started, just head right off this runway heading. Can't remember what it is, but it's basically northeast of the airport, and it's right over there. It's just literally right on the road after the mountains. You can't miss it. And then after you land at Santa Fe, and you're on your way to Fort Sumner, if you want to go a little bit more further south, you can go to Billy the Kid's grave right there. Just little interesting things if you want to do. That's up to you. Just make sure that you're talking on the Unicom. So, things that we have to worry about here. The field elevation is high. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you lean your mixture on the ground before you depart and everything like that. Even when starting, you want to lean it a little bit. There are mountains to the northeast, which are pretty high at 10,201 feet MSL. So you want to pick a good elevation here. I gave you recommended ones. You might want to do 10,500 on the first leg, and then 9,500, seeing that you're heading east. on the second. So, and again, that's just changing altitude for VFR. This is a VFR event, by the way. It's pretty gusty with the current weather, by the way. It's gusting up to 21, so just anticipate that. Assume that any military operation areas are non-active. Usually VATSIM always makes them non-active, but contact approach if you really feel like doing that. If they are on, they said they would try to be on. Santa Fe Municipal is a Class Delta airspace, so if there is ATC, you will have to be cleared into the Class Delta. You should contact Tower. If not Tower, then approach, and if not approach, then center, in that order. For clearance for a full stop or touch and go, whatever you want to pick. And the Tower has the right to deny any landing if it gets too congested, so you might say stay clear of the Delta if it's too crowded, but I think we're going to be okay tonight. So just know that they have everybody to do that. And Fort Sumner Municipal, where we land at the last destination, is a non-towered airport. Make sure that we're on the CTAF 122.8. Announce your positions. 10 miles out is pretty good to start where you are, so that way people know where you are and get in the pattern. Let us know where you are in the pattern. And then all runways use a left traffic pattern at the Fort Sumner Municipal Airport, so make sure you go on the left on that. All the information about the airport's there. And it says no formation of flying, so no Mavericks out there. Thank you very much. Make sure that you're familiar with the Class Delta airspace. The Unicom frequency on VATSIM is 122.8. That's what we use everywhere for Unicom. And you can deviate the route to visit those historical sites, like I said before. Please put Virtue USA Flying Club in your remarks and adhere to the etiquette that we have in our club. And thank you for being on time for the briefing. So are there any questions?
Eric, I've got one. I'm sorry, you might have covered this. I came in a little late on the briefing.
That's all right.
Was there any aircraft restriction?
Not really. I mean, it's basically how fast you want to go and do the event. I'm flying a 172, so I'm anticipating 2.5 hours myself.
Okay, like if I fly the King Air, is that unreasonable? I'll fly it slow.
That's fine, but you better fly it slow. I hope you sense the sarcasm in that.
Yeah, I'll fly it slow. I promise.
If you go in front of me, we're gonna have problems. Any other questions? If not, turn and burn. If that, I think, no, whatever. I'm just thinking out of my head, so. All right, let me know on Discord if you need anything, all right? Okay.
Thanks for coming in today, everybody. All right, chat. Kitty Monster. Yeah, these guys, they don't pay any attention to what they're doing. Not at all, Kitty Monster. Thanks for coming in today, buddy. What are we doing here? What's the wind? 200 at 13. We all agree we're going to use runway 24 for departure here at Sierra Blanco. Wind is 200 at 13, so 24.
I'm getting wind 160 at 13.
I'm looking on SkyVector. Let me refresh SkyVector.
200 at 13.
200 at 13, yeah, so 24. Alright, we might as well lead the way.
Anybody else here using Flight Simulator?
Flight Sim 2020.
You using live weather?
Yep.
And what's it showing for the wind?
Didn't look, to be honest with you. I just assume it's real world and go from there.
Yeah, there's definitely a disconnect between...
Yeah, I know. But every time I try to run Rex Weather Force, it bogs my computer down.
Sierra Blanca traffic, November 637 Golf, is going to be taxiing to runway 24 via Alpha.
Sierra Blanca traffic, Caravan 124 Metrology, same. So let's taxi on out here to runway 24. Clear left or clear right, and we are turning left. Looks like we got 8 or 9 of us tonight.
Testing on Discord just one last time. Sorry, guys.
Loud and clear.
Thank you.
It's taxi on the center line, Mike. What are we doing? Alright, we got everything loaded up, ready to go. Kind of want to brighten some stuff up. Oh, and we're going off the taxiway. See, this is what happens when you put your head down, chat.
Sierra Bianca traffic,
Turn some
38
lights
Romeo
on.
taxi into 24 Sierra Bianca.
And since this is kind of a traditional group flight, let's try and give at least 2 minutes separation between each departure. Centerline, just a guide. What's the route? So, Kitty Monster, tonight's route is pretty much a straight shot. We're just going direct from Sierra Blanco, Sierra Romeo Romeo to Santa Fe, Sierra Alpha Foxtrot, and then the next stop after that would be Fort Sumner,
Sierra Blanca traffic,
which is Foxtrot Sierra uniform. I might only do the first leg
going to be
tonight.
taking off runway
Might be a short
24,
stream for me.
departing to the north.
I might just go to Santa Fe and call it good, but we'll see when I get there how I'm feeling. But that's the route. Just direct, straight shot, 10,500 feet on the first leg. Nothing special. A little bit of weather around. We'll see how it affects the sim with the live weather, but we'll go from there. Yes, we are out in the wild, wild west.
Yeah, wind is coming directly south for me, so I'm gonna go to the other airport. I mean, the other runway. Can't tell which one number it is. Looks like runway 12.
See a little bit of a crosswind on the sock chat, but nothing crazy. Nice mountains out in the back there. We are going to have to do a little bit of climbing. Ease up, we'll give it 2 minutes. Wait 1 more minute. Sierra Blanca traffic, Caravan 124 Mike Charlie is departing runway 24. It'll be a right crosswind departure to the northwest, Sierra Blanca. It's time check. Runway's clear, final's clear. away we go.
Sierra Blanca traffic, November 73 Tango Sierra, taxiing runway 24, Sierra Blanca.
Clear right, turning right. Sierra Blanca traffic, Caravan for my Charlie is airborne, making the right cross on departure, last call, Sierra Blanca. Ourselves a nice direct 2. We'll go nav. We're gonna go yaw damper on, and we'll let the autopilot do its thing. Misery Souls, thank you for the follow. Thanks for coming in today. He says, yo, I say, yo, back to you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. We're in the Cessna Gran Caravan. Just took off out of Sierra Blanca, heading up to Santa Fe. How do I see people in my group? What do you mean? You mean on Flight Sim 2020, on Microsoft Flight Sim, how do you see people in your group? You should just be able, if you're talking about on the multiplayer, as long as you're connected to the same server, then you should be able to see each other. Got an aircraft right over here. But as long as you're connected to the same server, you should be able to see each other in that server on Flight Sim 2020. For some reason you can't, well then you might be on a different server. You might have to check and make sure, like if you're on USA West and your friends are on USA East, then you won't be able to see each other. I'm flying on the VATSIM network, so I'm connected to VATSIM so I can see other aircraft that are on the VATSIM network. But otherwise, that's how I'm able to see other aircraft through this. But just on the multiplayer itself, if you're on the same server, then to be honest with you, I don't know why you're not seeing the other person. To be 100% honest with you.
Sierra Blanca traffic, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot crossing runway.
It could be, yeah, it could be, make sure you have all players. Make sure you have all players selected, like Kenny Monster said, that's a good point. That could be it. Oh, I didn't mean to, but I actually stacked right up on you, John.
Sierra Blanca traffic, number 3, Romeo departing runway 24, right crossing departure to northwest Sierra Blanca.
I'm going up to 10-5.
I got you. We're going to hold it here at 9-5.
What are you flying?
No, we're going to be moving at SF260.
What do you usually cruise at in the Marchetti?
Cruiser right around.
Cut off at the end, right around what?
Cruise right around 165.
Okay, you'll probably be a little bit quicker than me then. You should be able to inch ahead still. I'm probably only going to be able to do about 140 indicated in the Caravan.
Sierra Blanca traffic, clear runway 4 right Crosswind
Yeah, I ended up
departure
stacking
to
up way
northwest
closer to
Gulf,
him than I thought. I gave him
Sierra
plenty of
Blanca.
space, but he must have done a longer upwind before he did his crosswind turn direct. He might have went and actually sought out that the Lincoln. Yeah, like I said, Mr. Souls, I'm not really sure if it has to do with that. I think you should just be able to turn on all players, and as long as you're in the same server, you should be able to see them. Sure enough, holding right around 140, as I predicted. What are we looking at? We're looking at about 40 minutes to get to Santa Fe. That's going to be plenty for me.
Sierra Blanca traffic, Piper 73 Tango Sierra departing runway 24, crosswind right departure, Sierra Blanca.
See, 4 up and 4 still on the ground for a total of 8 right now that I see. Bit of a slow attendance thing for the flying club, but not too bad overall. I see 8 in the Discord, so the math checks out. I do have a decent ground speed. I'm doing a buck 84 across the ground. Might actually end up in front of you, John.
Yeah, it's looking like you're moving a little bit in front of us. We're holding about 140 right now.
Yeah, I'll keep the pace up.
Yeah, we'll let you take the lead on that one.
Who's departing next?
Nice little mountainous terrain out here. Out in the Wild Wild West.
Yes, also taxi.
Gonna be going to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Lots of desert out here.
Sierra Blanca traffic. November 2
Yeah, I'm enjoy the event tonight with you guys this evening, and it's gonna be it for probably a little bit because I finally start
Sierra Blanca traffic,
IOE
Piper 73
on
Tango
Saturday.
Sierra,
So I have no idea when the next time I'll be streaming is.
right crosswind departure, last
So
call,
I'm
Sierra Blanca.
be sure to let you know how the flying went when I do. Bit of an altimeter change there. I had a feeling. Let's go ahead and get that altitude back. That's the problem with using the live weather on Flight Sim. You get some pretty abrupt changes. See, we're definitely pulling ahead of our buddy John. So essentially, we're taking the lead here. We're going to be the first, most likely,
Sierra
on Santa
Blanca
Fe.
traffic, Cessna Echo Foxtrot departing runway 24, departure to the north.
I really like this looking. It's fancy. Here, our good buddy Eric Flight is departing out of Sierra Blanca right now. he is the gentleman running the event tonight on this Virtue Safe Flying Club side. I believe him. Imagine he's also streaming as well on his Twitch channel. Let's take a look and find out. Oh yeah, he's streaming. Gran's streaming. Sim Caesar's up tonight. Gam Sheet's doing his 10 hours on Boston Center. Nice busy night here on the old Twitchels. Like I said, since I'm probably only going to do the one leg to Santa Fe tonight, I'll probably hand you off to Eric, since he's doing both tonight and he's the one that's running the event, so he'll probably get the raid tonight upon conclusion of this one. But we still got at least another 35 minutes to go, chat, until we get to Santa Fe. Whether or not you guys actually want a whole 35 minutes with me or not, I'm going to leave that one up to you, chat. That's entirely up to you guys.
Share blocking traffic.
Just cruising along over the old desert here. Have you flown the CH650 since the update? Watched another stream earlier. Sim crashed every time he activated VNAV. Maybe check that out if you got time to burn. I have not flown the Challenger in a while on X-Plane, so I really don't have a clue. Probably won't have the time to burn tonight, to be honest with you, Penny Monster, but if I do get an opportunity before I go to my IOE on Saturday, then I'll take a look and see. But I haven't really touched anything X-Plane related in a while. I think it's been like a month since the last time I did anything on X-Plane. I've been kind of solely focused on flights in 2020 this month. But appreciate the heads up. Yeah, that could be an issue maybe with the update. Who knows? Sounds like it is if it's happening every single time he was trying to activate the VNAV. Doing a buck 85 across the ground, very nice. John, you could probably go up to 10.5 now. I think I'm doing probably like 20 knots faster than you when I got a good clip on you now.
All right, up.
What are your winds looking like up there at 10.5?
Tailwind of 11 knots.
Gotcha.
Looks like we got a count of 8 so far tonight, Eric.
Roger that.
Good fixins. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in today. Jay Smitty, it sounds like I had one crash last night, but flew it for a few hours after, maybe with no problem, so. Alright, yeah, maybe it was just an issue with that particular streamer then, Kenny Monster. Jay Smitty sounds like he had it flying alright last night. Good fixins. How you feeling, by the way? Hopefully you're feeling better. Are you going to be taking a late join into the event tonight for the proceedings this evening, or are you hanging low? Albuquerque Center is on if you guys want flight following. Yes, Center is online. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I can pick it up. 1328. That's probably a good idea. Where am I located here? That's a good question. Was this CNXV?
Hello, Center. November 714 Sierra Bravo with you at 34,000 feet.
Corona.
November 714 Sierra Bravo, Albuquerque Center, ident.
Albuquerque Center, Cessna Caravan 124 Mike Charlie.
November 124 Mike Charlie, Albuquerque Center, go ahead.
Yeah, Albuquerque Center, Cessna Caravan, November 124 Mike Charlie, about 10 miles to the southwest of the Corona VOR. 10,500 like VFR flight following to Santa Fe.
November 124 Mike Charlie, squawk 4243.
4243 for Mike Charlie. Feeling a little better every day, almost completely over. Just caught that as I gone away. My mom is the exact same way right now. She's got that lingering cough. The cough lasts forever, let me tell you. I think it took me like 2 weeks to get rid of the cough after I had it. So, you'll be alright. You gonna join in tonight? May join a little bit, not sure if
November 124 Mike Charlie, radar contact 8 miles southwest of Corona VOR, the Albuquerque altimeter 3010, maintain VFR.
VFR, for Mike Charlie, thank you. I'm only probably going to do this first leg here, at least on the stream, to Santa Fe.
Southwest 53, radar contact.
I feel you on that, good fixins.
Coming through 4,400.
You could probably take my place and join them from Santa Fe to
Southwest 53,
Fort
radar
Sumner.
common maintain, flight level 350.
Oh, I got about 27 minutes till I get to Santa Fe.
Citation 714. Correction, Boeing 714 Sierra Bravo, radar contact 30 miles southwest of the Gila Bend VOR. And are you level at 340?
Yes, I'm at 340.
714 Sierra Bravo, roger. For now, maintain level 340. I will have to switch you to an even altitude.
Right here on the old VATSIM.
But you're good at 340.
Sierra Blanco to Santa Fe. I am leading the herd tonight, and we got he and he
I'm
and
sorry.
he and
Repeat that again, please.
I will need to either switch you to 330 or 350 for direction of flight at some point, but you're fine at 340 for now. So just maintain level 340.
Decision of what to fly has been the hardest thing for me lately. The perils of being
maintain level 340, November 714 Sierra Bravo.
I like this. I found this community modded on Cessna 208 Gran Caravan, like a tweaker modded for the actual free version, the default version, on flightsim.io, and I kind of like it. It flies real nice. I think they did a good job with the mod. The only thing I don't like is that it's got this weird thing going on with the rear seats when you're looking at it from either inside or from outside, but came with like these little neat nature air liveries, and so I like this Caravan mod. So I figured let me break this out tonight.
Center,
Southwest
2767, taxi 25 right.
Southwest 2767, Albuquerque Center, runway 25 right, taxi via Delta 11 Echo.
Delta 11 Echo 425 right, Southwest 2767.
American 1397 at Gypsy, cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach.
Yeah, so far so good.
At Gypsy, cleared runway 25 left approach, American 1397.
Along the good old New Mexico desert here. Nice little.
Albuquerque Center, November 11816. November 11816, Albuquerque Center, go ahead.
Yes, sir. We are a Cirrus SR-22 slant Gulf, about 50 miles to the northwest of the Chisholm VOR. I'd like to pick up a flight following to Santa Fe.
November 11816, squawk 4236.
4236, November 11816.
Cap 929, we're going to be Caravan Unicom, thanks for the help, have a good day.
Cap 929, roger, no traffic observed between you and the field. Radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Roger, VFR, Cap 929, have a good one.
Squawk Center, Southwest 27, 67, just need
to hold my position here, abeam Delta 11 for about 2 minutes to check in maintenance on the right engine.
Roger.
Yeah, Albuquerque Center, American 120, can I step out for a few minutes?
American 120, affirmative, just let me know when you're back.
Roger.
So Sarah hurt herself today with the chat, which is why I'm not actually hanging out with her right now. She's I feel bad. Text her right now. She strained a muscle a little bit. Poor girl. I'll be hanging out with her tomorrow night though, and then I go to work finally on Saturday. A couple observation flights on Saturday. I got the day off Sunday, and then Monday I actually start flying the Scarabus. Can't wait. It's been a long time coming. It's like 5.5 weeks waiting from the end of
November
training.
11816, radar contact.
Nice little break, but I'm ready to get back.
55 miles west-northwest of the
Got my Bravo
VOR,
set
the
for
Albuquerque
twin,
altimeter at
fly
3010, maintain
That
VFR.
sounds like a good idea, good fixins. I like that. Am I nervous for the first day? Oh yeah, absolutely. You're always nervous when you're flying a new airplane, without a doubt. New company too, got a lot of new procedures to learn. It's gonna be, it'll be fun. But yeah, definitely some
current
nerves,
Phoenix
but
altimeter
excitement more than anything.
2976, visibility is 1.5. American 1397, wind 220 at 14, gust 30, runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land, American 1397.
November 2050 Papa, Monterey. Yeah, actually it is Mazatlan. Mazatlan Center is offline, radar service terminated, and frequency change approved. Have a good day.
I'll go to Unicom 50 Papa, thanks to you for your help.
Albuquerque Center, Alaska 429, and we just entered your airspace. Flight level 360.
Cruising right along.
Alaska 429, Albuquerque Center, squawk 0745.
About 22 minutes.
Come fly with me, let's fly.
Squawk 0745, 429.
Sir Skidmore just
Skywest
subscribed. Hey ho, hope things are going good.
Center,
Stoked I was able to
cleared
join your cats tonight.
to the Phoenix
73
Sky Harbor
Kia.
Airport via the Flagstaff
Sir
1
Skidmore is
departure.
in 7-3 Tango
Boat
Sierra, flying along with the
transition,
Virtually Safe Flying Club
then
tonight.
as
Thank you so
filed.
much for the 20
Maintain 1,
month
2,000, 12,000.
resub. Taylor, I
And
appreciate you
expect
so much.
1, 6,000. That'll be the
so much
final.
for the
16,000.
20
Expect that 3 minutes
Really
after
appreciate you.
departure. Departure.
Glad
this
you're joining
frequency,
along with us
and
tonight.
Squawk 4377.
Very happy to have you along with us tonight. Bit of a short showing tonight. We got about.
Hey Eric, this is Dorian. Did you, when you made that loop around the airport, was that because there was a traffic pattern? Did I not?
November
obey the
369,
traffic
Wind Tango, Los Angeles Center is offline.
No, I
radar
just did the
service
left
terminated,
pattern. You can do whatever you
frequency
want.
change
If you call right crosswind, it's not the ideal thing to do, but that's because people go right course there. But I wanted to actually visit Lincoln County, so I actually took the left.
Alaska 429,
and,
radar
down to
contact
Lincoln,
30
then
miles southwest of Panhandle.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a pilot in the morning.
You're working on it. You're doing good.
Albuquerque Center, Argentina 1079, request.
I went in and did a loop to make
Go
sure
ahead.
it's spaced out a little better.
Argentina 1079.
Nothing wrong with that. Whatever's safe. Remember that.
Argentina 1079, roger. Clear to the Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport via, for now, turn left heading 210.
If you have any questions, feel free to throw them out.
And descend and maintain flight level 240.
A little bit of lens flare from the sun, I like it.
Turn left heading 210 and descend and maintain flight level 240.
Pretty easy sim. You know what, I should probably, before I forget,
have the range of number 2,
turn the landing gear meter on.
Can I hold my position here for another 5 minutes, or do you want me to head back to the gate?
Southwest 2767, no, you should be good there for a little while at least. Just let me know,
see what kind of landing I can get this
give me an
evening.
update when you can.
Okay, it's going to take me about 5 minutes to try to solve the
You
issue.
guys
I'll
got
get back
about
to you.
20 minutes to formulate what you want your guest to be.
November 369er Golf, or I'm sorry, November 36 Golf Sierra, cross HaHa at maintain flight level 300.
Cross and maintain flight level 300 at HaHa 36 Golf Sierra.
There's really no target, it's more power
American
setting.
120 with
Cessna,
Skywest
and I went a little
218,
faster,
the
so
initial
2500
altitude is
RPMs.
12,000, 12,000, expect 16,000 after 3 minutes, and the rest of the readback was correct. Advise when ready for taxi, and the altimeter is 3025, I'll have a runway for you in just a second.
Prop RPM. Everything is good.
And Skywest 218, expect runway 21.
Cruising right along. Some dried up lake beds over there.
And Argentina 1079, just advise when you're ready to copy an arrival into...
Wonder if let's see where I'm at on the Central, if they'll show up.
Ready to copy Argentina 1079.
Yep, sure enough. So
Argentina
we're
1079,
right
you're
here.
cleared direct to
The
Eagle,
Laguna
Echo,
del Perro.
Alpha, Golf, Uniform,
Perro be
Lima
dog.
for the Eagle 6 arrival.
You got some salt flakes right there.
Fly direct Eagle.
Laguna del Perro.
Expect Eagle 6 arrival.
Spanish is terrible. I can't roll my R's, Jack.
Argentina 1079, readback is correct. Just let me know when you're direct to Eagle.
I am unable to roll my R's. Like, physically impossible for me to roll my R's. No matter how many times I've tried to do it in my life,
Albuquerque Center, November 489er, Echo Foxtrot.
Can't roll my R's.
November 489er, Echo Foxtrot, Albuquerque Center, and semi. American 1397, right
Only
turn on
wizards know how to roll
Foxtrot,
their
hold
R's.
short of runway 25 right at Foxtrot 9er.
Albuquerque Center, American 1397, vacated runway 25 left, ready to taxi to the gate, north side gate, American gate.
American 1397, roger. Foxtrot and Foxtrot 9er, hold short of runway 25 right.
Foxtrot and Foxtrot 9er, hold short 25 right.
November 489er, Echo Foxtrot, Albuquerque Center, go ahead.
That's a 9 Echo Foxtrot, type 172, we're about 10 nautical miles north of Sierra Blanca, Kilo Sierra Romeo, requesting flight following 10,500 VFR, and we're on our way to Santa Fe.
November 489er, Echo Foxtrot, squawk 4204.
4204, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
Argentina 1079, flying direct Eagle.
Argentina 1079, roger, thank you. Descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, runway 26 transition, Phoenix altimeter is 2976.
Take runway 26, Phoenix, altimeter 2976, via Argentina.
Read back correct, thanks.
Turkey Center, Southwest 2767. We're good.
Damn,
Can we continue our taxi now as instructed before?
Southwest 2767, affirmative, runway 25 right, taxi via Delta 11 Echo.
Delta 11 Echo 25 right for Southwest.
And the center controller's on pretty much by himself except for Albuquerque Ground, and he is rocking it.
Albuquerque Center, Delta 1190 at holding point Alpha 2 for runway 8, ready to go.
Delta 1190, Albuquerque Center, wind variable at 4, RNF to Tyler, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Runway, RNF to Tyler, runway 8, clear for takeoff, Delta 1190.
November 489er Echo Foxtrot radar contact
15,
5
20
3
minutes
miles
out.
west-northwest of the Chisholm VOR, the Albuquerque altimeter 3010.
Roger, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
JetBlue 136, Denver Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good day.
JetBlue.
American 120, are you able the Hollywood 1 arrival into LAX?
Kenny Monster, that could be said for almost every airline right now. But yes, you're absolutely right. Delta pilots did do that. American Airlines pilots also kind of did that recently. JetBlue, I think, did a no confidence for like one of their director of ops or
Affirmative, are you able to
someone.
Hollywood 1 arrival into Los Angeles?
Pretty much every single
You can do whatever you want
airline
to make 120.
right now
American
is
120, roger. For now, turn 15
struggling
degrees to your right, 15
to
right,
put mildly.
and I'll have that arrival for you in just a second.
every single airline is struggling right now with staffing, ATC delays because of
Albuquerque
staffing.
Center, American 1397, holding on Foxtrot 9, holding short runway 25 right.
Well, Delta's the most recent one, Kenny Monster. That's
American
probably what I'm talking about.
1397,
It
cross
just
runway
happened.
25 right at Foxtrot 9er, and then taxi Echo, Tango, Charlie.
But yeah, every single airline right now is having issues,
Cross runway 25 right, Echo Tango Charlie
and
to
a
the
lot
gate.
of it has to do with staffing. It's just what
Southwest
it is.
2814, clear direct slider.
Can they get anyone to come out of retirement that took it? No, they're not going to get anyone to come out of retirement. It's just a matter of they have enough pilots for the main lines, really, but the problem is that they don't want to drain the regionals completely because everyone's hurting right now. But they also, at the same time, there's a limit to how much or how many people you can train at a time. Every training department for every airline is limited by staffing as well and equipment in terms of sims and everything like that. So they can only do so much training to try and catch up. Even for me, after I finished my check ride, I've been waiting for over 5 weeks before I'm finally going to get this IOE, and that's just because it took that long for a check airman to become available for me to do my first trips. So it really is just a matter of staffing right now all the way through, and they can only train so many people at a time. It's just the way that it is for every airline right now. Delta, American, United, JetBlue, Spirit, Frontier, Southwest, doesn't matter where you look. They're all the same right now.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 2014. This is going to ask you how.
Pretty much every airline is going to be cut back flying in the summer. They're just not going to be able to do what they thought that they could because of the staffing and the operational restrictions that they have. It's just the nature of the business.
So it is getting worse, but it looks like it should be through in the next.
It's unfortunate for the customers, for the passengers.
Roger.
But
FYI, if anything, I'll go to do a holding. I'll let you know.
8033 Foxtrot.
Roger.
How's it going?
American
Thanks for coming in
120,
today.
What is your Mach number?
Good to see you. Are you going to be joining us
Mach 78.
a little late this evening for the event? Still plenty of time to
120, Roger.
climb aboard and
for now, maintain Mach
get on in here.
76 for spacing to LAX.
Nobody's made it to Santa Fe yet. I know Brett is
Alright,
probably thinking about going from Santa Fe to Fort Sumner.
Sumner.
I might be done getting to Santa Fe, at least streaming-wise, because I'm going to keep the stream short. But be happy to have you tag along here, Lee. How does overtime work for pilots? Overtime after 8 or X amount of hours? It's any time that you fly more than you were scheduled. Or in the case of reserve, it's when you pick up any overtime or premium trips on your days off, Kenny Monster. That's more or less how the overtime is paid. Basically, whenever you work, when you weren't scheduled to work. So it's not like a certain amount of time or anything. It's just work when you are, when you're working when you're not scheduled to work is kind of how you get, overtime on the airlines.
November 11816 traffic to 11 to 12 o'clock.
Way harder and more complex than that answer, but that's like the simplest answer I can give you because it's really, really convoluted and complex for how overtime works, and it's different at every airline because every airline has a different contract that has different rules for overtime and things like that. Exactly, good fixing. You can't go over duty hours, you can't go over the rest requirements. That's all FAR Part 117. You can't break any of those.
The Hollywood 1 arrival.
And yes, Kenny Monster, this is there's money for the taking out there right now as an airline pilot, and I plan to take it once I finished IOE. I'm going to be busting my butt. Get paid.
9 miles.
That's why I really don't know how much I'm going to be able to stream, because I'm going to be working a whole lot this summer once I finally get this going. So you guys enjoy me while you can.
Delta 77, refit your transponder, squawk 0726.
Spend time with that back.
0726.
Oh, that's right, you had the little bit of damage going on. Well, happy that they're back, Mike, and I hope everything's going well with all of that.
And November 11816, if you don't have that traffic in sight, I would suggest about a 20-degree turn to the right.
What's the max hours pilots are allowed to fly per week?
Keep him off of your left side.
All right, 20 right. You
should know the answer.
Want to let you guys know that Albuquerque Center is on if you want flight following.
I should know the answer, but my mind is drawing a bit of a blank. So don't judge me too harshly. What's the elevation over here at Santa Fe? 6349. So we need to get to a traffic pattern altitude of see remarks. Traffic pattern altitude is it just says for rotary 7,000 feet, so just normal then. So 63, 64, 74. So 7,400 feet for the traffic pattern altitude. About 27 miles out. So
November 11816, that traffic's passing off your left at about a mile. Altitude indicates 10,200 unverified.
Hello to the kids. Good to see you.
Still negative contact.
Nice that they're enjoying watching.
Roger, I'll let you know when you're past and then give you on that. I appreciate that. Let's see, November 714, Sierra Bravo. Yeah, that's fine. Just coming on your back.
Okay, reporting back. Reporting back. November 714, Sierra Bravo.
Yeah, Rob's pretty much got it right there.
And Argentina 1079, information, Romeo is current. Advise when you have that. Expect the ILS from lane 26 approach.
Yes, we confirm we have the information Romeo. Expect ILS.
Center Caravan 124, Mike Charlie, we're going to start at VFR decent.
November 124, Mike Charlie, Roger. The Santa Fe altimeter is 3016, expect runway 20.
Expecting 20 for Mike Charlie. Let's go to 85 for now. Getting pretty close, about 10 minutes out at the most. We are going to slow down a little bit now. Time, but we're really only about 20 miles out from the field here.
SkyWest 218, runway 21, taxi via Alpha.
Like we could tack another one on for the event count. Looks like another one just signed on. So 9 now for the Flying Club, 9. And if Brett ends up going from Santa Fe to Fort Sumner, he'll end up being number 10.
Center maintains level
hit double
360
digits.
Southwest 2840.
It's always nice when we can hit double digits for the Flying Club. 95 for 85. We're actually just going to go right to 75 since we're getting pretty close here.
American 1536, LA Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Good Fixin' says he's loaded in, waiting for the group. All right. Well, I'm on my way.
American 120, Lim Airspace to the west, LA Center's offline. You're about 10 miles in trail of company, also going to Los Angeles. If you hold that speed until the arrival,
He wants us to do runway 20, so it's just going to be
Hey,
about
Odie, you
traffic
come
on
back
runway
and
20.
we'll keep an eye on the company.
Simple stuff.
I want to beat him in the race, so.
easy standard left downwind entry for a full stop landing. 85 to 75.
Albuquerque, spin Air Jamaica 108. Air Jamaica 1, Albuquerque Center. You ready to go?
A little bit of terrain over to our
Jamaica
left.
1, roger, wind variable at 4, turn left heading 330, runway 8, clear for takeoff. Company winds left turn 330, clear for takeoff,
Alright, just remember guys that Albuquerque Center is going to be covering the tower at Santa Fe.
November 124 Mike Charlie, Santa Fe Airport, 12 o'clock and 14 miles.
Field in sight, 4 Mike Charlie.
Caravan 4 Mike Charlie, roger, make left traffic, runway 20, report midfield.
Left traffic for 20, report midfield, 124 Mike Charlie. You guys can expect the left downwind for runway 20.
Okay, consent, good afternoon, Southwest 862 with you, flight level 380. Southwest 162, or correction, Southwest 862, Albuquerque Center, squawk 0746. 0746 for Southwest 862. Argentina 1079, turn left heading 180, vector to final approach course, and descend and maintain 6,000. Left heading 180 and number 10, 6,000. Albuquerque Center, good afternoon. Southwest 246. We're about
sounds like a pretty soft plan tonight, K Monster.
South of Panhandle, VOR, flight level 370. Correction, 360.
Runway 28 be
Southwest
fine also?
246 Albuquerque Center.
He's just assigning runway 20, and since it's class Delta, he is in control of the tower there. You could probably request it, though.
I'm going to request because I got wind.
Southwest 862, radar contact 55 miles southeast of Panhandle.
It's going to be the same crosswind either way on 2028.
Correction, Alaska 429, Denver Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
Yep. One will just be from the left, the other just be from the right.
Alaska 429, thanks for the TC.
Yep, okay. Southwest 2740, Albuquerque Center will be 25 right, runway 25 right, taxi via Delta 10 Echo.
This thing slows down pretty quick, chat, so we're going to keep the speed up as much as possible until we get to a point where we're going to slow down and set up.
Albuquerque Center, Jamaica 1, climbing out 7,400 to 10,000. Air Jamaica 1, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 360. I'll have on course for you in just a minute. Flight level 360, turn it on now, back 330 for Air Jamaica. Southwest 2814, areas of moderate to extreme precipitation along the arrival. If you need deviation, just advise, descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, runway 26 transition. The altimeter is 2907.
Here comes the cavalry, Brett.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 62105, with you, flight level 360.
Argentina 1079, descend and maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000.
Start slowing this
Southwest
down.
6105, Albuquerque Center, squawk 2643.
2643, Southwest 6105.
Southwest 246, radar contact 62 miles southeast of Panhandle. Air Jamaica 1, clear direct Rattlesnake view, Romeo Sierra Kilo. Direct Rattlesnake, Air Jamaica 1. Argentina 1079.
If you guys want to start putting landing rate guesses into the chat, now would be the time as I'm entering the downwind here. Go ahead and put your landing rate guesses, positive, negative number. Do not need the exclamation point predict. I know Kenny will put it anyway. But positive, negative, no, doesn't matter what you think my landing rate's going to be. Guess what? Autopilot's coming off, yaw damper's coming off. Flight director is
Albuquerque
coming
Center,
off.
United 467 with you, holding short, runway 8.
United 467, wind, Albuquerque Center, wind variable at 4, turn left heading 330, runway 8.
I'd like the flight director to turn off, but it's not
Left
going
heading
to, I guess.
330, runway 8, clear for takeoff, United 467.
Argentina 1079, 7 miles from Jagle, maintain 5,000 until established. Localizer cleared ILS runway 26 approach.
Clear for ILS runway 26 approach, maintain 5,000 until established.
Caravan 124, Mike Charlie, left downwind runway 20 Santa Fe.
Along the arrival, if you need deviation, just let me know. Descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, runway 26 transition. Phoenix altimeter is 2977.
2977, we'll advise of deviation. Descend via Eagle 6 arrival, runway 26 transition, southwest 2814.
Center, Caravan 124, Mike Charlie, left downwind 20 Santa Fe.
Caravan 124 Mike Charlie, wind 240 at 12, gust 20, runway 20, clear to land.
20 clear to land for Mike Charlie. Look at this wind turbine right here, Chad. We're going to have to keep an eye on that.
Argentina 1079, wind 200 at 12, gust 25, runway 26, clear to land. Clear to land, runway.
Turn inside of the wind turbine here.
Albuquerque Center, good afternoon. American 1424, ready for push and start.
American 1424, Albuquerque Center, push and start is your discretion, advised, ready for taxi.
Push and start at discretion will advise.
Landing rate guesses in the chat. Last call, last call, last call, last call.
Southwest 2740, are you ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go.
Southwest 2740, roger, wind 200 at 12, gust 25, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Bumpy coming in here.
Yeah, for takeoff, 25 right, south right.
Southwest 6105, radar contact 63 miles southeast of Panhandle.
A little high, but I can correct for that pretty easily. Flying runway.
.com 728, leave my airspace to the west. Los Angeles Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Unicom.com 728, good day.
Ooh, minus 138. I think Rob's going to be the closest.
11816 Santa Fe altimeter 3016.
The math checks out on that. 153 is the closest to 138. Nicely done, Rob.
Albuquerque Center Southwest, 2814, start our descent here in the Eagle 6. Quick question, do you know how fast that weather is moving?
Skyway 218, way to 1 ready for
Southwest 2814, it's not moving very fast. It looks like, let's see. Looks like the worst of it is almost past the airport. It's kind of out to the east, kind of on the final though.
Okay, roger.
4 Mike Charlie's clear of runway 20.
124 Mike Charlie, taxi to parking via Alpha. Good day.
Alpha Ram, 4 Mike Charlie.
Skywest 218, wind 300 at 6, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
I wonder if there's actually a wind turbine that's out on the final there for runway 20 at Santa Fe. That'll be an interesting thing to look up here.
Albuquerque Center,
See
November
Brett sitting over there?
637 Golf. Request full stop landing at Santa Fe Municipal.
November 637 Golf, Albuquerque Center, ident. The Santa Fe altimeter 3016.
Roger that, ident. We copy that altimeter. 37 Golf.
We'll go ahead and set
Albuquerque
the
Center,
parking brake.
53, ready for
Southwest 53, descend via the
Like I
Molly
said, for
5
me,
arrival,
Chet, at
runway
least on the
22
stream, that's going to
transition.
do
The El
it.
Paso altimeter is
We're going to hand you off to Eric for the rest of his trip. I might still fly the next leg, but I'm going to do it off stream if I do. But real quick, I'm going to go to Google Maps and see if there's actually a wind turbine on the end of the final
November
there.
637 Golf.
So if you're
Make left
interested,
traffic,
in that as much as I
wind
am, just hang tight
240
for
at
a second.
12, gust 20, and runway
We're going to
20,
do some exploring.
Roger that, make left traffic, runway 20, runway 20, clear
here's the
lane
airport.
for November 637
And if we go on the final for 20,
United 67, radar contact, clear direct Rattlesnake,
is
VOR,
there
climb
a
and maintain
wind
flight level
turbine
360.
somewhere on the final?
Clear direct Rattlesnake VOR and climb maintain flight level 360, 9467.
Southwest 2740, radar contact, say altitude and climb and maintain flight level 370.
I don't really see anything, Chad.
6,000, climb maintain 370,
Argentina 1079 going around.
Argentina 1079, roger, fly runway heading, climb and maintain 5000.
Runway heading, climb maintain
No, I think
5000.
that might be misplaced in the sim, because I'm not seeing anywhere on the final here where there might be any kind of wind turbine.
Turn.
So we're just going to have to chalk that up potentially as a sim-ism. Let's see in the notes real quick. Let me read the notes in Santa Fe. Runway 20.
Hello, Center, November 714 Sierra Bravo is back.
Sierra Bravo, roger.
No, there's nothing in there either. So that might just be a simism then, chat. But alright. Thanks for coming in today, guys. One of the things that I haven't made in my first sim is flying. There's no cats constantly jumping on your flight. Yeah, that's definitely, sort of Skidmore, that's definitely something you wouldn't have to experience in real life. Unless you're flying your cat along in your general aviation airplane. Or your pet. I know people that fly their pets around in their GA airplanes, so you never know. May dip on the second leg, been itching to fly. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, Skidmore, thanks for coming in today. Thanks for flying with us. Everyone that was watching, if you're a Flying Club member and you joined us tonight, appreciate you coming in today. Everyone else, thank you for following the stream, I appreciate it. Sir Skidmore, appreciate the resubscription, 20 months.
Do you want to try the ILS for 260 again, or do you have
scholar.
something else in mind?
Let's go ahead, and like I said, Chad, I was going to raid Eric Flight. He's the gentleman that is running this event for the Flying Club tonight. It's his event idea. He's in a Cessna 172. He's streaming. Go say hi to him for me. Thanks for coming in today. Have a great night. Don't know when I'll see you guys again. Wish me luck on my first flights in the A320. Good night.
Yeah, these turbines are explosive.